Courtesy of your Lee Meyer Leader Shave Cream and Aftershave Splash. Well, he sent along the entire kit. I think that's how it's pronounced. Comment below and let me know. We're going to build a lather and we're going to have a shave with a great brand all the way from Poland coming up next. Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's SparkWithGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Great to see you again. Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your time with me. Love getting together with you and talking all things traditional wet shave. This time around we have a brand new shave cream and aftershave splash in the Shave Den, courtesy of your Lee Meyer. Lee, thank you very, very much. This one comes all the way from Poland. It's called Leader, L-I-D-E-R. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's either Leader or Lighter. Well, I'm using the American pronunciation in the way I'm reading it, Leader, L-I-D-E-R. And this is the shave cream. It has some nice citrus notes, some nice spice notes. And not only do we get the shave cream, but we also got the aftershave splash. As a matter of fact, Lee sent an entire kit that came in this, it was open there. It came in this container right here, like a little barber kit. And here is the labeling that came with it right here. Also in the kit was this terrific board brush, travel size right here. Now I'm trying to break that in, so we're not going to use this until this blooms a little more. I've had a couple of test lathers with it, and it has not bloomed the way I would like it, so we're going to go ahead and keep working with that. And they also included a can of their shaving cream right here. We're not going to use this one this time around, but we will review this down the road. Looking forward to having a shave with this as well. The scent is absolutely wonderful. We're going to use our Shave Nation shaving bowl. A big thank you to Bill and Connie Murphy for sending this one along to the channel. The reason why we're using this is because it's nice and smooth inside. I want to see how the lather develops without any resistance from the inside of a lathering bowl. That's why we want to use a nice smooth surface. It has a little indentation here where we're going to place the shaving cream. And we're going to use our Wolf Whisker shaving brush with the butterscotch handle. Thanks, Mom. So we've got that going. And we're going to use our RazoRock Game Changer razor. A big thank you to Greg from Virginia for very kindly passing along the razor head. We matched it up with our stainless steel RazoRock handle from one of our original Mission razors. So we got a fully stainless steel Game Changer razor right here. And we're going to use a Persona razor blade right here. And we're going to load the blade on camera so we can watch the stability of the lather, that sort of thing. So that's what we got going on. We're going to kick it off with a pre-shave wash with the Cube 2.0. And I also have a nice hot towel in the hot towel cabinet, thanks to Jamie Horn. So that's what we got going on. So let me just wet the face, do my pre-shave wash, do my hot towel, and I'll see you on the other side to build this lather. So hang in there with me. All right. Nice hot towel. That was nice. Very, very nice. All right. Let's get right to it. Here's the hot water here in the Shave Nation shaving bowl. And we're going to get, I don't know how much to get. This is my first time using it. A little bit of the shave cream, you can see how it's coming out there. A little bit of the shave cream came out when I first opened it on the Monday morning mailbag. I'm going to go with about that much. That might be too much. I don't know. We'll see. We'll soon find out. Got a little bit of water left there in the bottom, and we're just going to take that and put that in the bottom of the bowl, and I'm going to wipe it around the inside there, like that. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, wanted to show that out to you. Wanted to show that to you on camera. Got a little bit left here on the finger, so we're going to get this brush out, and we're going to put that little remaining leftover remnant from our finger and thumb right there on the brush knot. This feels very, very slick. Very slick. Wow. And I love this scent. Yeah, this is a nice citrus scent. Very, very nice. Wow. All right, there we have. There we have it right there. And we're going to go ahead and build a lather. Oh my gosh, this is already building up. I have to hold it level like this because it's starting to whip up very nicely. Now I had a little bit of water, just a couple of drops there in the bowl, and the brush, I gave the brush a good ring, and I'm agitating this, and I had a little bit of a thinness to the lather, but now it is just whipping up into a nice, creamy, yogurty consistency here. That is really nice. And again, there's no resistance from the shave bowl because it's a nice, smooth interior to this shave bowl. And that's what I wanted. I didn't want to have any bumps or raised rails or ridges or anything like that. I wanted to see what kind of a lather I'm going to get here. And my gosh, I am getting a beautiful lather here. I think perhaps I used a little too much. Probably half of that. Look at what I have here. Look at that. Probably half of that would have been better. Now, I have 2 days worth of beard growth. I was going to do this shave yesterday, and I thought, well, you know what? Let's wait one more day. Let's do 2 days worth and see what kind of coverage we get, see how it softens the whisker and that sort of thing. And you know what? This was really quick. Look what I got here. Oh my gosh. Boom! Lather! Check that out! Look at that. That's amazing. I'm not going to wet the face. I'm just going to paint this on right now. My gosh, this is a beautiful, beautiful lather. This is really nice and rich and creamy. And again, this scent is marvelous. This is kind of, as Parasso is to Italy and Tabak is to Germany, Lieder is to Poland. And again, my apologies if I'm not pronouncing the name of it correctly. I'm Americanizing it. Lider, I'm reading as Lieder. And I'm sure, well, I'm not sure, but I'll probably hear a different pronunciation, the Polish pronunciation. And again, someone in the know, please tell me if I'm right or wrong. Now, I'm shooting this video before the Monday morning mailbag airs. So, I'm saying leader on the Monday morning mailbag. So if that's wrong, someone will correct me there. So if you see this after the Monday morning mailbag, well, that's why I'm still saying leader and not whatever the correct pronunciation might be. Look at this lather. Whether you pronounce it leader or lighter or later, however it's pronounced, man, is this lather amazing. My gosh, that's marvelous. And we got some great, great coverage there. Terrific. Now, let's go ahead and get our razor, the Game Changer. Beautiful, beautiful razor. Again, thanks to Greg from Virginia. And we're going to go ahead and load this blade. It's going to take a little bit of little more, not effort, but it's a different kind of loading of the blade because the configuration of the razor head is a little different. The posts are in the base plate, pointing upward, and the holes are in the cap. I'll show you. See, the posts are in the base plate there like that. Can you see that? And that means we're going to be laying the blade on top like that, okay? And then we get the cap, and the cap has little indentations there for those posts. And we're going to be fitting that in there like that, which means I'm holding it in my right hand now, and I'm using my left hand to tighten everything down. And now I can flip and go back to the way I usually go when I'm loading a razor. But that came out nice. That came out really, really nice. Balance and alignment are spot on, as you can see. End tabs are enclosed in the razor head. And look how nice and stable and wonderful this lather remained. I am really excited. Let me drain the sink a little bit here. I got plenty of lather in the bowl. Man, this is great. And the scent is marvelous. It's a very refreshing citrus kind of scent. Again, with some spicy undertone to it, but the citrus is really coming through for me. Very refreshing, really terrific. Kind of classic, universal sort of barbershop scent. And I know barbershop means a lot of different things to a lot of different people, but it's in that ballpark is what I'm saying. Alrighty, so we're going to heat this up under some hot water. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Now I need a head shave. I can see that I'm way past due, but maybe I'll use this for a head shave. The lather has remained very, very stable, and it's very smooth. There's some really nice slickness here. I felt it on my fingertips with that little bit of remnant. And this razor head and blade are marvelous. Okay, I need to slow down a little bit. The slickness and the glide and the protection are such that I'm speeding up my shave strokes there. I don't want to get a little overconfident here, but that's the kind of feeling I'm getting from this. A lot of nice protection. Boy, that's terrific. That really is. Terrific, terrific first pass. First pass done. Let's rinse. Two days worth of beard growth. One pass, and I can run out the door. No kidding. I am in top socially acceptable shave territory. No doubt about it. This first pass was really, really nice. Close, smooth, comfortable, but this lather really afforded a wonderful, wonderful close first pass. Very, very comfortable. And the fact that I'm not using any pre-shave lather or pre-shave oil or pre-shave cream of any kind just speaks volumes about the slickness and the protection and sorry, I said protection, and my pronunciation of P sent out a little bit of lather there onto the mirror. I don't know if you saw that on camera, but it's kind of funny. Anyhow, the protection, the slickness, the glide just affords a wonderful, close, comfortable shave. And the scent is just awesome. Just a really, really pleasant, wonderful citrus melody. And again, as Lee explained on the Monday morning mailbag, they really don't tell you what the scent notes are. Maybe it's kind of a secret or something like that. You know, a trade secret of some kind. But boy, is it really nice. A fresh kind of a scent that doesn't overwhelm. It's just a perfect balance. All right, we're going to go with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grain. Boy, this razor is awesome. This game changer is just marvelous. Thanks to Greg from Virginia. And that shave bowl, the Shave Nation Lathering Bowl, Bill Murphy had said in an email that bowl, the Shave Nation bowl, with the smooth interior, was turning him into a bowl latherer. And I can understand why. And it's an amazing lathering bowl. Again, smooth interior, so there's no resistance. But again, a true test of how wonderfully this shave cream builds a lather. Just awesome. Probably give me an even faster lather build in something like the Starry Night or the Paul Gruner lathering bowls from Beth Jones and Jimmy V respectively, or the Fine lathering bowl from the folks at Fine. Because those lathering bowls have raised areas, some nice rounded bumps and rails and things like that to help provide a little resistance to build a lather more quickly. This stuff is going to lather up very, very quickly. Love this scent. Really, really love this scent. Oh man, so smooth, so comfortable. Second pass done, let's rinse. The shave is done, it's a BBS finish. We're gonna get to our final rinse routine. Warm water rinse, cold water rinse, and then I'll see you on the other side for the alum block and the aftershave splash. So hang in there with me. Cool and refreshing. That was marvelous. What a wonderful shave. Wow. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. Man, that is so refreshing. The scent and post-shave feel are just marvelous. It just has a great, great post-shave feel. No kidding, I can run out the door right now. There is a vibrancy there that is just marvelous. My gosh, look at that. I can tell you right now, no nicks, no cuts, no irritation. I don't think we're going to get much from the alum block, but let's see. I mean, maybe we will. I don't know. But there's just some great protection there. My gosh, that was great. Wow, very comfortable. All right, we're going to run the alum block under some cold water and see what kind of feedback we get here. Okay, no stinging, and maybe an itty bitty little zing. A couple of them, hard to tell really. I think it's more bracing than anything, but man, that was cool and smooth as an ice cube. Here is the dry dock. We're going to put that in there like that and let the air in the room do the rest of the work and drying it out. I'm going to show you this lather again. Now, I did, because I splash a lot during my rinse routine, I did splash a little bit into the bowl here. However, that's okay. We're going to agitate this and see if that added water will help increase the volume of shaving, of the lather that we have here from the shaving cream. And sure enough, it sure has. Look at that. Look at that. Man, oh man, that is, I have enough here for 2 more passes. And again, I think maybe, perhaps next time around, I'm going to use half of what I dispensed from the tube. This is good stuff. This is really good stuff. And you can't beat the price at makeupstore.com. Absolutely worth it. Plus you get that barber kit and you get the can of shaving cream, you get the little travel brush, the board brush. We're going to have to break that in and see how that blooms. Okay, I want that to bloom a little more. It is a board brush, so I think we're going to have to work with this a little more. But terrific little brush for travel. You can use it in your shave den if you want to, but it has the appearance more of a travel brush to me. But again, you can use it in your shave den. We're gonna work with it and then use it down the road and see what kind of lather how it blooms and what kind of lather it'll help generate. The Razor Rod Game Changer, terrific razor. Let's get right over to the Leader Aftershave right here. Man, oh man, this scent is great. And that's great. I don't know if there's any alcohol in here. I'm assuming there is. We're going to use the Jimmy V method. Oh man, very generous. Wow, there's really no restrictor there. We're going to go ahead and let that alcohol evaporate and slap on nothing but the good stuff. Now on my hands, there is a moisturizing feel right now, and that scent is emerging, which is very nice. Okay, let's go. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now, the scent from the aftershave is nice. Boy, and there is some nice moisturizing qualities to this aftershave splash. Wow. Great, great shave. The scent of the aftershave, a little more subdued, just a little more subdued than the shaving cream. However, there's a little bit of kick, and I think the scent is starting to blossom a little bit as well. So, yeah, really nice. It has a universal kind of scent and feel to it, so that if you're using any kind of barbershop kind of a shave soap, this will be a good follow-up if you have this in your shave den. It has that kind of, it impresses me as having that kind of quality, a universal kind of an aftershave. Again, it's not going to hit you over the head, but it's very nice, and it does bloom a little bit after you lay it onto your skin. The scent of the shaving cream, a little more prominent, okay? The shaving cream scent is probably here, and the aftershave is probably here, wanting to get kind of even with it, you know, that sort of thing. But it's terrific. I'm going to use it again. I'm probably going to use this for a head shave, and then use the aftershave upstairs as well, because, as I say, it has some really, really nice moisturizing quality. And you know what? That deserves a double clap. Great, great shave. A big, big thank you to Lee Meyer for very kindly and generously sending along Leader Classic Shave Cream and the aftershave, as well as the shaving brush, the kit, the barbershop kit, and also the shaving cream in a can that we're going to use as well, because I love this scent. This is terrific. You can get it at makeupshop.com, and if I recall correctly, if that's not right, don't worry, we'll have the link below where you can check out all the products from Leader. I think that's how it's pronounced. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going with Leader. It kind of rolls off the tongue for me. All the way from Poland. What a great brand. Lee, thank you again very, very much for sending this along and allowing me to share with all the viewers out there. Check it out, folks. We'll have a link below to Leader. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so I'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/Mark Zerady, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review on this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap there easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.